Very good evening to you. Welcome to the weather from the RSPCA on this last day of November, and what a mild month it has been once again, and I'm afraid the mild weather is going to continue for a few days yet. This is Bullet and he is our featured dog tonight. We're looking for a home, so we'll have a closer look at him shortly. But in the city today we got to a maximum temperature of 26.6 degrees. That was at 2 minutes past midday. The overnight minimum was 15.1 and that was recorded at 29 minutes to 6 this morning. At the moment it's 20.2. The winds are southwesterly at 22 kilometres an hour. Barometer 1,013 hectopascals and steady. The relative humidity is 58%. And around the area today, it was still pretty warm out to the east. Northam got over 30 once again to 33, and up to the north, 30 was reported at Bullsbrook, 24 was the top at Mandurah, and the lowest was 21 on Garden Island. That was the equal lowest in the state today. Outside the metropolitan area, it was recorded from many locations, mostly near the south coast. They included Cape Leeuwin, Esperance and Eucla. Highest maximum was 45 degrees. That was at Wyndham in the Kimberley, and the lowest last night was 5, and that was recorded in the southwest at Rocky Gully and north of Esperance at Salmon Gums. The highest rainfall in the state in the 24 hours till 9 o'clock this morning was 11 millimetres. That came from Mitchell Plateau in the Kimberley and Bonnie Downs in the East Pilbara. So let's take a closer look at Bullet, who's been at the RSPCA for a little while. He's a 6-year-old Staffy Cross, and he was actually surrendered to the RSPCA with another dog and 2 cats. So he has lived with other animals, so he doesn't really have to go to a home that is a single pet home. When he came in, he had a bit of a skin condition, so they were playing around with his diet for a little while, and they've come to a solution. And the good news is that it's a commercial solution, so you don't have to go making special diets or anything. You can find a diet to suit his skin allergies off the shelf, so that's a benefit. Even though he is 6 years old, he is a lively, energetic dog, but as you can see, he's pretty placid at times too and loves to have a cuddle on the couch. So if you're interested in Bullet and you'd like to make him yours, you can visit the RSPCA tomorrow at Malaga and they'll arrange an introduction and hopefully you can take him home. On to our series of satellite photographs, and you can see that we have the showers and thunderstorms continuing over the mining and pastoral areas of the state. Since 9 o'clock this morning, 6 millimetres at Dampier Downs has been the most and 5 millimetres at Curtin. Fire weather warning is still in place for coastal parts of the Pilbara. On the chart, you'll notice a new ridge of high pressure coming in tomorrow, so that promotes strong winds along the west coast. Wind warnings are out for the entire west coast and also for the West Pilbara coast across to Cape Preston and along the south coast from Cape Leeuwin to Israelite Bay. The rainfall tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms in the Kimberley, the inland Pilbara and the interior. There's also going to be a little bit of light shower activity about the southern coastline with that weak cold front moving through overnight. The showers would clear probably by lunchtime in Esperance. To the temperatures, and you can see they're going to be pretty mild near the south coast tomorrow, but getting fairly hot in the Pilbara once again. 42 expected in Newman, 42 also in Kununurra where there's a chance of a storm. Broome could also pick up a thunderstorm. For the nation, Darwin a shower or thunderstorm, Brisbane a shower or thunderstorm, a shower or 2 in Hobart and in Sydney. The other cities should be fine, but Alice Springs is expecting 42. On the waters, south to southeasterly winds of 15 to 20 knots, going south to southwesterly late in the morning and increasing to 20 to 30 knots in the evening. So a strong wind warning has been issued. Seas between 1.5 and 2.5 metres, on the swell 1 to 2. High tide tomorrow is a little over a metre. That's at 9:45 tomorrow night. The sunset now is at 8 minutes past 7. Perth should be partly cloudy. We're expecting a sea breeze for much of the day. We'll head down to about 13 degrees and tomorrow's maximum should get up to around 26. On Friday, we get a trough briefly near the west coast, so it'll be warm and sunny, 29 degrees, but it doesn't hang around near the coast for the weekend. Saturday's cooler, partly cloudy, 24 degrees. Sunday, partly cloudy, 25 degrees. And then on Monday, Tuesday next week, it looks like it's going to be sunny and around 27 degrees. So that's it from the RSPCA, from me and Bullet. Come and visit him tomorrow if you're interested. Good night.
Thanks very much, Michael. And that's all from the Perth newsroom for now. Thanks for your company. Good night.